Hello everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Inner City Preppers, where we're going to show you today on how to prep cereal and how to put it in the Melee bags. You can go online to order these bags, well, Malar bags, I'm sorry. You can go online to order them, or Google it if you're trying to find them, if you're a prepper yourself. Um, just like you, I used to watch Doomsday Preparers and all these type of shows, and I didn't take it serious, but until Hurricane Sandy came through, and it changed me and my wife's life, because at that time it was all every man for themselves. Went to the supermarkets, no food, no nothing, water, everything gone, shelves empty. So at that point, we decided that we were going to begin to save and prep and put away food for emergencies such as that, or any type of emergency, you know. So it's that little history of why we began to prep. Like I said, the Malar bags come in different sizes. This right here happens to be a 1 gallon. I got 5-gallon sizes for my 5-gallon buckets when I want to put like rice, beans, and stuff like that, and store that away, which I'll show you in the future. And here I think it's a 2.5-gallon or a 3-gallon bag, which we won't be using today. We're going to concentrate on the 1-gallon bags. Now, what you have here is cereal, which has an expiration date. They don't last long, maybe about 4 or 5 months. I think this one is March 2014. But by putting them in these bags, they will last a long time. Especially these bags here. These bags here have a Ziploc, so I can use it for long term or short term. Once I seal this up, if I really want to use it for short term, it has a Ziploc here. I can cut the top off of here and use it as a short term, or I can just leave it as long term. Now, I already started this. I already put the cereal in the bag, if you can see it. Okay? And in the bag, I put a little hole. I put the cereal bag within the bag and put a little hole in the bag because I want to try to suck all the air out of the bag. In this particular bag of cereal, I want to try something different. I didn't use the cereal bag. I just poured it right in the Malar bags to see how that comes out. Now, I'm going to get my iron hot because you have to use an iron to iron these Melee bags for them to seal shut. I usually use an iron. Some people use the flat comb that your wife might use to do her hair. And I prefer the iron. Get that plugged up. And I usually use my little board here to lay my bag on so that I can iron it shut. But before then, I just want to show you, these are here. You can also order them online there. Oxygen absorbers. You put these in the bag. Once you seal it, and any air left in the bag will suck the air out. Because what makes stuff go stale is once it's oxidized by the air, that begins the process of the stuff going stale or bad. Unfortunately, I ordered these. They're not working. Sometimes they're just a bad batch, I guess. So to replace that, I went out and got, because these work the same way, hand warmers. And what happens once these hit the air, they begin to heat up. You put them in the bag, and the heat from these suck the air out of these bags, so no type of parasites or little bugs can get in here and contaminate your food. So let's just start by putting, like I said, I already prepped everything, by putting these hand warmers, and I'm probably going to put 2 of them in here. I only need 1. But once I take this out of here and it hit the air, it starts working. And for those who know, they heat up pretty good if you put them in your gloves or socks in the wintertime. So I'm going to stuff this right on in there. Try to get it down deep. And I'm going to put another one on top. Put another one on top. And then I'm going to seal this. Now, I'm going to try to suck some of the air out of it as much as I can. As I seal going across the seal, I'm going to suck some air out. Then I'm going to seal some more. I got a little corner left. Got to suck that out before I completely close the bag up. Once the bag is sealed, then I get my iron nice and hot. You want to have your iron maybe on the wool part. You know, the wool. When you're doing wool, iron and wool, you want to put it on there. So once I have my iron all heated up, got my seal, I'm going to, see that tab right there? It's a little tab right there. I'm going to try to iron on top of that tab right there, because when I open this, it'll be easy for me to just tear open instead of trying to find scissors to cut. So I'm going to try to keep my seal above that tab, if you can see it. See that tab? Okay. So now, I think my iron is hot enough. I'm going to iron along the top of this. And most of these bags don't, I wanted to order the ones with this open in the back so I could pour, this would be already sealed, and I could just pour my stuff inside here and seal the back. But, you know, they gave me this particular bags. So I'm going to iron the top of my seal. Just go across with your iron. Try to stay right above that slit. If you can't, don't worry about it. Because if it's going to be short term anyway, you can just use your scissors and cut the bag on top, right across there. And then you could, for long term anyway, you can always get the bag opening. For short term, you can just cut it and just, you know, use a Ziploc until you finish using up whatever you got inside the bag. If you notice, I flipped it over to get the other side. So, you know, I'm going to just go across one more time. And I think we got us sealed. And I'm going to go across here. Flip it over and go across the other side one time. And I think we're really good on that. So, now, after I'm done with that, I'll probably wait maybe till tomorrow. So make sure all the oxygen is sucked out. Then I'll take labels like the nutritional facts, cut that out right here. See the label? Cut that out. I'll cut the Lucky Charm symbol out, and I'll tape it on this bag. Once I taped it on this bag, I'll show you what it'll look like after one day. I'm going to let it sit out for one day and suck up. This is what you'll have, your finished product. Here and here. Again, like I said, and also put the date, you know, so I'll know. And you'll know when you put it in this bag. And after that, I take it and I'll put it in 5-gallon buckets right here. I'm sure I'm going to be able to fit at least 4 or 5 of these in this one bucket. So I got 2 now. Once I get done doing the other ones, I'm going to have at least 5 of these in that bucket. Then I'm going to take this top, seal it, put a date on it, and we're good to go. Thanks a lot for joining in to Inner City Preppers. You know, keep prepping. You know, if you don't know, you can Google anything, you can YouTube anything if you have any questions. Okay? Or you can email me, MannyR1962 @hotmail.com. Thank you very much. Have a good day.